Joined by Austen Bujnoch, the offensive line coach and co-offensive coordinator for the Penguins. New title this year, co-offensive coordinator. How's that gone so far?
It's interesting. It's nice, getting some more say-so in it and things, and, just managing the run game still and all that. But it's interesting on the game field and everything in the stadium, giving the input, the game situations, all of that.
Austen, fourth year from now, and how have things changed for you?
Immensely. I mean, just from the start of this, when Coach Phillips came here, building the program up. And we talked about from the beginning, how are we going to build this? And, Coach Phillips stuck to his gun, and, he said we're going to build this from high school recruits, and that's what he's done.
He came here before the portal, and so
Right.
The portal has helped in some cases, but I think most of the offensive linemen you guys have had, from their early careers.
Yeah, it's all about development. We get these young, I call them puppies, and you kind of put them away for a year or so and get them big, strong, eat, and they grow up, and all of a sudden now you're dealing with guys like Des Meal, Van Keen, our starting center last game. So, that's been the biggest thing is development.
These guys, I know they're a close-knit group. They always seem to be together. They kind of mind their own business. Right. Is that the way offensive linemen are?
100%. Yeah, I mean, you don't get any credit for anything. It's bad when you get your name announced. And you're your own kind of crew on the football field. You got to stick together. That's all you got.
You talk a guy like Van Keen, who was a walk-on, stepped right in and, didn't even notice there was no difference.
Right.
So the interchange of these guys, that's important, isn't it?
Yes, and it's a testament to Van. I just give them the tools and they do the rest. It's big on his part to be able to step in there and not miss a beat on offense, and that's a big thing, and it's exciting because that was his first game, and we'll see how far he can grow up.
But the importance of these guys, I mean, to play different positions, they need to know that, don't they?
100%. And I tell these guys, if you want to ever move on past this level, you have to know all the positions. The more positions you know, the more valuable you are. And every day I'm interchanging these guys, left side to right side, guard to center, because you never know when your name's going to get called. And these young guys are really working on their craft.
The center, and no one really, but he touches the ball every
Right.
offensive play. I mean, how do you talk to your centers? I mean, they have to keep their hands dry. I mean, I'm sure they know that.
Right.
But are there some reminders there?
There are, but the biggest thing is people that don't know the offensive line, and sometimes when they have bad snaps, just don't say anything. Because if you say something, now they're thinking about it. But the repetition is the biggest part for centers.
The shotgun has really changed,
Right.
The offensive line. I mean, I know you guys have worked on that forever.
Right.
It looks simple, but is it?
It's not. I mean, there's different cadences, there's motions, there's weather, all that stuff. But like I said, those guys rep it all the time. That's what they do. So to them, it's like the ball's not even there.
Co-offensive coordinator, so you've had some say in that. Does that change you as a coach?
100%. It's just every day learning, every day growing. If you're not learning and growing, you're staying put and you're not getting any better. So that was the biggest thing this year.
When you're looking for an offensive lineman to come to the program, and I know size is part of it, but what else is part of that process?
The biggest thing is their mental aspect. Obviously, do they have good grades and all that? But the next part is, how tough they are, and are they willing to get big? And that's the biggest thing. Is I tell them right away, you're gonna get a little fat, and that's the biggest thing. They got to say, okay, I got it.
But they could slim down like
They
you,
can,
right?
yeah, of course, 100%.
Coach, Indiana State this week, another team that's part of this conference,
Right.
and I think you can't look at their record. What do you guys have to do?
We got to be able to protect Mitch, protect the quarterback, and establish a run game. I think that's the biggest thing in this conference. Like we've shown the last couple of years, and we go to Western Illinois and we almost lose. I mean, at any given day, you can lose in this conference.
So you got to be mentally prepared and road focused.
Yes, 100%.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck on Saturday against Indiana State.
Thank you.
All right. When we come back, we'll visit with a member of the YSU women's basketball team when Penguin Game Day continues.